All right, this week we are here with the flag waving bundle just before the 4th of July. Now, as you can see, I'm going to showcase the picture frame and the actual flag wave first. You can see that the flag wave pose is static, so it's going to make getting that shot right. If he was waving the flag, it might give you a little bit more variety, but it'll actually make the shot a little bit easier. As you can see, it has actually pretty good amounts of definition to it. The actual, actual Stars and Stripe frame here actually has the little Vault Boy dressed up like a soldier. All in all, this is pretty good. I'm going to enjoy looking at the different photos of people using this frame and pose. Now, moving on, we're going to look at the Light 'em Up Power Armor Station. As you can see, it is actually pretty well lit. It has a whole, ring around it that you can see. Now, it's not amazingly bright when you get in close, but it is bright enough to see your power armor off of it in normal lighting. And anyone who's ever, tried to actually add a skin to power armor knows that that sometimes can be a absolute pain to not be able to see what you're actually doing. So that is nice. I wish it gave off a little bit more white, but all in all, it does look good, as you can see. In the dark. So, let's go back, turn the lights on. Now, as you can see here, it actually looks like it's got made out of like a heavy-duty metal beam. It looks pretty good. There's no real details on this that would stop you from using it with any faction. So, a pretty good generic style one that you could pretty much use anywhere, which is always nice to be able to use these. Sometimes certain things get a little expensive when you're only going to use it just once. So, all good there. Now, I am going to showcase the weapons and the balloons. Now, let's start off with the Light 'em Up Gatling gun. As you can see, I am holding it. It doesn't really block or anything, so it is good. Now, it does have a uniform design. Like, if I had long barrel, it's just going to still look the same. The magazine changes the look, but that's about it. As for the actual other one that you can see here, which is the Tesla skin. Now, it does give off some glow, just like Teslas normally do, but it doesn't light up like the neon one. But that said, this one I did check. As you modify the weapon, the barrel, everything like that does change. It does have that same skin. Now, I'm going to quickly showcase these balloons, and then I will fire the weapons to showcase what those would look like. Now, the little balloons, they are cute. They're a little funny, design of balloons. Now, these are classified as target dummies, is what I assume they would be. So they do pop if someone hits them. So, but at the same time, they're free to repair, so it's not like you're in absolute agony because, oh no, someone's going to cost me 2 rubber every time they shoot one of these. No, it's free. It's easy to repair. You could pretty much set up, when they pop, they go out, explode into confetti. And then you would just walk up to the area. Now, you can just flat out repair the area like this, or just use your, camp to do the auto repair. As you can see, they are here. When I go to repair them, they are free. Now, one nice thing about these is, though, they do have impact like this. But when they're popped, there is no impact, which means you could probably do some funny stuff with this, because with no hitbox, that you could probably put some furniture or something, maybe put it look like the birds in a cage or something like that. I mean, it would be a lot of interesting things you can do with that because of that not having a hitbox. Now, as for the actual weapon firing, you can see the skin doesn't really affect any of the actual mechanical, like, visibility and stuff. You see, actually, it does look good up close. You can see it does have that same design as the standard Tesla. Now, they'll light them up. Once again, does not cause any conflict with being able to see. Now, we'll do a quicker close-up. You can actually see the light them up here actually does have that nice neon glow. I've showcased this before. It is one of my favorite Gatling gun skins. It does look good. It looks great at a distance, too. As for the actual Tesla skin, I think this actually does look really well done. I wanted to showcase what it looks like under it as well as over it. And it, all in all, does have a very nice, good-looking design to it. It's not horrible, but, you know, it's doesn't, some of the paints for these can get so terrible. It's, that said, you can see that as I get in close, it does have a lot of detail work in it. You can see all the little wear, all the tearing, you know, like the, all of it down to it. So they did put a lot of good detail work in it. Now, as for the power armor, honestly, normally I think of the power armor as the strongest contender in any bundle. This one's bad. It's an older model of skin. These are the only 4 skins you get. If you do not see it, you do not get it in this bundle. It is not for Union. It is not for Hellcat. It is not for Excavator. That is it. It is 45, 51, 60, and X01. I also think it's a little odd that the T45 is so much darker than the other 3. I wish they would have done it with a white paint on the legs. That said, for what it is, it does look decent. If you like it, grab it. If you don't, I recommend maybe save a few atoms and just buy the parts of the bundle you like. But if you do like this, it does actually look good. It actually has a nice little finish to it. You can see that it actually does have wear and tear. The coloration's a bit strange to me. But like I said, sometimes these sets are very specific towards different types of people. Now, I'm going to quickly showcase the remaining ones. You got the 51 here. As you can see, it's got much more like white than this one here does, which, like I said, I find it very odd that they did this kind of dark colored leg where they did white on all the remaining ones. I think it would have been better if they would have unified them. They each do have their own unique look. So if you're a person that uses one of these power armors because you just enjoy the looks and styles of them, you know, still good to go with these. Now, we have the T60 here. And you can see it is dinged up. It is worn. So they do look like they've still seen action in the game. So that's just always nice. When everything's too bright and shiny, it just doesn't quite fit the theme of the game. And with that, that is the flag waving bundle. I hope y'all have a fantastic week. And if you actually do this, give me a like and subscribe and maybe just watch another video to help me out. It tells the YouTube algorithm maybe there's actually something interesting here. And with that, have a nice week.